protection of the nation from foreign terrorist entry into the United States. That's big stuff.
Hi, I'm Ali. I've been moving around the world illegally. I used to be illegally in Africa. I used to be illegally in Europe. Before I came here, I was in a place called Ukraine, which is in Eastern Europe. Before I was in Ukraine, I was in Russia. Before I was in Africa, I was in Ethiopia. Before I was in Africa, I was in Somalia. Before I was in Somalia, I was in my mother's womb. My life is going to start a new beginning, a new chapter here in USA. Today is my first day I'm living independent. In my life, I've never thought that I'll be in USA. When I was in Ukraine, my mind was thought about going to Europe, but God had other plans. And then I was told I was lucky to go to USA. I remember I was in a mosque in Kyiv. I was really, really happy. I said, God answered my prayer. I remember it was an Eid day in Ukraine. It was August 4th. This is when I went to pass the medical test to come to USA. Then that's when they told you after 4 months you'll go into USA. So I left Ukraine like December 8, 2013.
Yes, I'm going now. I'm going to the USA, the land of opportunity.
What time is it? We won't be late for breakfast?
Man, we'll be late. We have to hurry up, man. 7:59. Is this the school bus?
School bus, I think, already left.
Yeah. So I was to come to Frankfurt, but I was to pass Poland Air. But since the weather was not good, he told me, you're not going to pass Poland Air, we're going to pass Slovakia. So when we passed Slovakia, I was really, really happy because that is the same place I used to try to cross the border going to Europe. But now I crossed it by air. Today I'm so happy because I'm going to fly legally, not illegally as always. Because I've been crossing the border many times illegally, but today I'm lucky. Got lucky because the USA government allowed me to travel legally. Meet my friend in flight. He's called, what's your name?
Aaron.
It's called Aaron. Aaron, can you say hi?
Hello.
So nice to meet Aaron. Aaron is from USA. So he told me more about USA. So I'm happy to be with him in the flight also. I reached Frankfurt. It was Lufthansa airline, and then all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, and I came to the land of opportunity. Looks good, beautiful so far. Spring break is over, man. Waking up 6.
Yeah, we were going about it's the same thing. We used to wake up at 6 anyway. 5:30, going to work.
It started becoming green outside.
Yeah. It's almost summer.
Yeah. spring, summer. Prince is one of my friend. What I like Prince is that no matter who you are or where you come from, he's one of my best friend because he's the only guy who will tell me the truth. Even though I know sometimes the truth hurts, but he will tell me. That's what I like about Prince. I'm glad to have him. This guy is called Prince.
Yeah.
He's from Rwanda.
Rwanda, you know Rwanda, best country ever.
He's my roommate.
Yeah, I sleep in this bed.
This is his bed.
But this is not my backpack.
That's my bag.
Yeah. Always, so after I come to school, he just throw everything to my bed. I don't know what to do, man. This guy here, one day I'll wake up and kill him, man.
Hey, man.
I'm kidding, man. This is the best boy ever.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Are you related to Hutu or Tutsi?
Yeah, man, I'm related to Tutsi.
How many have you killed in Rwanda?
They killed us, man. I didn't kill anyone.
But your face look like you killed someone.
Yeah, man, I'm a cool guy, man. Everybody likes me.
And why are you eating rice? Prince, we're going to live together. We've been in transit until, say, like 6 months. So we know the rules and laws about the USA. So it's exciting to move, but also it's challenging. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm really happy. Prince, wait. This is my locker, you see this is my clothes. I put a pen here, I put clothes. These are clothes. This is my shoes, man, you see? I never had this kind of shoes in Ukraine, man. As you can see me, this is Charlie. Charlie in America. It looks so different than Charlie in Ukraine. As you can see, man, here in America life is very nice. You just have to enjoy it by your own, but you have to make it very hard also, man. I'm going to Hey, wait for me, man, please.
Miss Riggins. Jose.
Hey, what's up, bro? How are you?
Thompson. Giovanni. And Mr. Ali.
I was in Ukraine for 3 years in Ukraine. I learned a lot of things from life. I didn't know much about life. The reason coming to Ukraine was to go to Europe, to have a better life, but I never succeeded. I was caught at the border. I was sent like 1 year in detention. It opened my mind. I made a lot of friends.
Я забираю одежду на минуту. Это моя одежда.
Иди сюда.
1 минута.
Иди сюда, скажи, тут 1 минута. Иди сюда.
Что ты кричишь? These guys, they're like me. Even for them, they're in prison like me. They just come work here. So Ukraine destroys people's life. He destroyed his life, and he destroyed my life too. So he had the same. In 1 year, you can change your life. 1 year, if you marry, you can have a child. 1 year, you can go to school. 1 year, if you finish in prison, it's like losing your whole life. Like subtracting your whole life minus 1 year in prison.
Lori, how many places have we lived? Well, that depends on how you define lived. If you spend one night in a town, did we live there? How about if we spent 2 nights in that motel? Did we live there? A whole week? Or how about those nights in a car? Does that mean we lived there? And I thought, well, I know if you unpack all of your things. We counted 11 places so far that we had lived, and then we lost track. We couldn't even remember the names of the towns or the houses we lived in, or what it even looked like.
I'm now legal here in USA. Here in Michigan. Michigan is in Midwestern part of USA. I finally find myself happy because I'm in land where everybody is an immigrant.
Привет.
If they don't want me back, I can go back.
No.
Ukraine is very big.
They will accept you.
Ukraine is very big. I can live in every city.
Наши права никто не защищает, зато их права защищают.
Escaping war from Somalia. And then I came up to Ukraine, and then another war broke out. So I'm tired of this world with wars, in Syria war, in Palestine war. So what I want is for the world to be a place of living happy, where everybody has peace, understanding and caring, feel each other for others, human beings. Yeah, the world would be a better place if all is at peace. Do you remember this one?
No, it's not mine.
Oh, I remember, man. What's up, man? In Ukraine, I didn't went there to start a new life or begin a new future, but I was there in transit. As you know, in transit, when you take a flight, there's some delayed, like 1 hour delayed, but my transit was delayed for 3 years.
What you're going to do is you're going to come up with a public service announcement. And most students use the iPads and use iMovie, which is a really cool resource on the iPads to use. And then you also have to write a persuasive letter to somebody of influence. Last year, one of my students wrote President Obama, and I thought that they were crazy. I said, there's no way you're going to get a response back from the White House. And they got a response.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
When Trump was elected, me and my Somali friend, we were really worried because in his campaign, he'd been attacking the Muslims, especially the Somalis. So all of us were worried. My mom back home was worried. She kept calling back. She was asking me, so what is going to happen to you? You know, she was worried with me because of the climate change in our country. I've been here like 3 years and a half. Things have changed a lot in those 3 years and a half. I graduated from high school. I went to college. I got my green card. I got my passport. But unfortunately, I cannot travel right now because of the Islamic ban. When I came to this country, I crossed many countries illegally, finally to come over here. And then